The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Real quick before we start the show, y'all gonna be on your best behavior or y'all gonna start acting a fool? Please let me know before I start, because I will turn the chat on members only if y'all start acting a fool. All right, let's get started with the show, okay? What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. Is the camera kind of off? Okay, there we go. Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Let me say what's up to the people before we start. Again, y'all gonna be on your best behavior, or do I have to turn this chat members only? Because it's been a while since I had a video where people are already disliking the video. That's been a minute, so I guess y'all ready to get into it. But what's up, Angela? Thank you for being here. What's up, Sharna? What's up, Dom Down? I love seeing all my members here. Thank you, all my AT-tubers. What's up, Miss Kitty? What's up, Juice Radio Talk Show? Thank you for being here. What's up, Diamond? Thank you for being here. Angie, nice to see you. Tiffany, what's up? What's up, Netta? What's up, Elizabeth? Shout out to everybody coming in the room. What's up, Winnie? How you doing? Yes, our girl Couture Bae. Yes, she did her thing. I see you, Couture Bae, Miss Claudia Jordan. Hey, yo, I'm telling you, Tasha may replace Fox Soul with that show. I'm just saying. What's up, Winnie? What's up, Michelle? What's up, Inel? Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If this your last time here, I still got the AdSense. You had to watch the ad before you clicked on here, so it's all good. Let me. And by the way, it's the ring. I'm not bobbing up and down. I know I'm fat, but I'm not bobbing up and down. I just wanted to change the background real quick because some people said it hurts the eyes. All right, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. Stephanie, there will be no warning. Yes, Stephanie, thank you for regulating. Shout out to Steph. She gonna regulate too. There's gonna be no warning, no buffoonery, no nothing of that. Since we in the spirit of Tasha K, I got my wine glass. This is Pepsi, by the way. So yeah, I got my wine glass. Cheers. Let's do a toast. I don't drink alone, believe it or not. If you drink alone, that means you're an alcoholic. So I don't like drinking alone. What's up, V? All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I thought the show was great. I think Tasha giving a platform to different creators to come on her show, kind of, run things and have a panel show. It reminded me of Fox Soul. And remember, I was telling you guys this the whole time when I was talking about Fox Soul. I was all like, yo, you guys, what Fox Soul is doing, we can do that. We don't have to wait to be on Fox Soul in order to do that, or the TGIF or whatever. We can do that ourselves. I would love to have Juice on my show. Juice been on here before. Naughty Love, so many different creators. Like, we could do that. And so for Tasha to take that step and be like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys, do a show on my platform and reaching out to different creators, that is dope. You can't hate on that. And I think also too for Tasha, not to say that she's moving away from, doing YouTube and stuff like that. She wants to expand, because I don't know what it is, but it seems like for the Black content creators, we don't expand beyond YouTube. We either completely leave YouTube or we don't expand. And now Tasha is getting into comedy, and she's gonna be in San Francisco, but I already will be in Vegas by then. The meetup. Shout out to everybody going to the meetup. But I already will be in Vegas. So But I would love to see, Tasha K, do her thing doing stand up, but her expanding her brand and going beyond the realms of YouTube is dope as hell. Because if you notice watching Tasha K now, she's standing up with her microphone and, doing her show and stuff like that. So she's doing it like a comedy show. Because let's be honest, it's only so long you can talk about celebrity gossip and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I love what I do. I'm blessed to be able to do this instead of just a normal 9 to 5, even though this job you work 24 hours. But instead of doing like a 9 to 5, I would much rather doing this. But you do kind of want to expand. Like, a lot of us are getting older now. So it's all like, we need to expand our brand. So that's what Tasha is doing. And so why not have other people on the platform where you can still, circulate, make money, but you have other people handle it where you ain't got to stress out and be worried about going live. Like, any content creator will tell you, what's up, Couture Bae? She here now. What's up, Miss Bugs? But as a content creator, doing the lives, doing the research, doing the thumbnail, doing all the graphics and stuff like that, it takes a lot to do all that, To do all that stuff, it takes so much. And I don't think people realize the effort that you put in. And I know Tasha has a team, but she's still got to be the face of it and give y'all the content. So it's easy on her to be like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all, do your thug thizzle on my platform and, handle it. So shout out to Couture Bae, shout out to King Jives, shout out to King Pain. I honestly think that they should just leave it them three for at least the next 2 months. I don't think every show should be a different YouTuber every day. I'm telling you, just like the Fox Soul stuff, it's going to start drama if they exchange the YouTubers like every couple of days or something like that. It needs to be King Pain, King Jives, and Couture Bae the whole time for the next 2 months. And then say if somebody's sick, then they go with someone else, to replace somebody who's out or who can't do the show. But it needs to be them for a good 2 solid months, As long as the, views are there and people like the show, it needs to be them for the next 2 months and then exchange it out with other people. And Couture Bae, what you, before you came here, I said you the new Claudia Jordan because Tasha K is about to replace Fox Soul. And you did your thing being the moderator. You were the woman in the middle to kind of, introduce the new topics, keep the conversation flowing. I loved how you did it. And you are a professional. And don't let nobody ever tell you that you're not. You definitely are a professional. Also, too, some people ask me, like, AT2, would you do it? I would do it, but the thing is that I know when I do it, I'm going to be put on a show with people I don't like. Like, for example, if I do the show, it's probably going to be Dookie Way or Sunken Face as my 2 guys. Yo, can I talk about shit real quick? Hold on, I want to talk about shit real quick. It's probably gonna be like Dookie Way and then Sunken Face on the show, and I'm just gonna be there like, now let me move it. Granted, I can work with anybody, right? But aren't there just some people you like? Oh no, I can't. Oh no, I can't. It's just some people like it wouldn't work. So, I would be all like, okay, well, who is it with? It either got to be two people I don't know at all, or it got to be 2 people I know. It can't be people that I don't rock with or nothing. I can fake the funk, but I ain't gonna fake the funk. I'm to this point in my YouTube career, I ain't gotta fake nothing. Like, I'm me and that's it. I ain't gonna, it's just some people I just can't do. But other than that, if you give me like a Couture Bae or somebody, oh yeah, definitely I'll be down, But Sunken Face and Dookie Way, nah, take a pass. Even I would even do it with OKP or King Jives. King Jives, I don't really watch him that much. I watch him like when it comes to like certain things because I'm not really in the church sector. But King Jives is cool. And then I did subscribe to him. King Pain, I don't have any issues with him. I don't think I'll ever get an apology or nothing like that. But it's not like, oh, if I see you, I don't want to fight or anything like that. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to fight him. It's just like you know, sometimes you don't mesh well with certain content creators, but there's like no beef, you know, not at all. Like it is what it is. I let it go. I can't harbor on the past. You got to move on to the future, you know? So that's where I am. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was a great show. Remember, you don't necessarily have to like somebody, but you can give them their flowers and say they did their shit and they did their big one. Now, I know some people were all like, oh, these three people came together because these are three people that don't like Larry Reid. So we're going to talk about it and we're going to get into it. I don't think necessarily it's because they don't like Larry Reid. I think these people happen to have, you know, a relationship or, you know, whatever with Larry Reid. However, they are cool with Tasha. So it makes sense. You know, King Pain met Tasha K. Bree has been knowing Tasha for a minute. King Jives was on the website, TashaKLive.com. So it would make sense, like these were the three that she would pick first, you know? And then shout out to Blondie Blue. Blondie Blue is already doing her thing. So she wanted to try new people and stuff like that, right? So it is what it is. Like those three people, they were going to do. And then with Larry Reid, it kind of just worked because it's relevant to what's going on. Now, let's kind of talk about some things because originally with Vincent, when he first came out with his story, I was like, whoa, like this is really going to shake up the streets. This is going to be like, I don't know, you know, some of the stuff he was saying was very hard because I'm all like, you know, he brought up Levantre and said like some of the things were similar and he believed Levantre. And then he said how the harem of men around Larry Reid, they all in a network and they cover for him and all this stuff. And it was kind of like, whoa, it was very deep. Then when Vincent came out with his Q&A, he was like, oh, I don't want to talk about the other men. I don't want to talk about them, you know? But it's all like, well, you kind of mentioned it during your video. You don't want to talk about them? That's like when Couture Bae asked me, when Couture Bae interviewed me this week, she asked me about my auntie. Like, I didn't necessarily want to bash or anything, but it's a part of my YouTube journey. I have to talk about it if somebody asks me, like, you know, do I have to necessarily bash her and stuff like that? No. Now, she came in the chat when she wasn't supposed to, so that's why we started talking. But, you know, I don't necessarily have to bash her, but it is a part of what people want to know. Like, how did you handle that? So it is what it is. But going back to Vincent, and then you said, oh, well, you know, what do you guys mean if I go to the police or not about Levantre? Like, I didn't see anything. I didn't know anything. Well, if you didn't see anything and you don't know anything, you shouldn't have brought that up because people are looking at you all like, okay, you saying you believe Levantre? Well, why don't you say something? And then he kind of backtracked and was all like, oh, well, I can't say anything because I don't know anything. And it's all like, okay, I think you were trying to gaslight us and get us excited about the video. So that's why you mentioned that. Also, you posted the pictures and the videos and stuff like that. And again, if Larry Reid was the one to be sending those pictures and videos out to people, he should be in jail for that. You're taking advantage of people in the most vulnerable moment and you're sharing pictures and stuff like that. And also, I was just thinking about this, y'all. Vincent should be in jail too. Because when you realize it, Vincent, what are you doing playing these videos and stuff like that? Now, was it like, you know, shocking and shit like that? Yes, it was very shocking. But, you know, did Vincent hack his phone to get those pictures? It's a lot. It's a lot. Raise your wine glasses. I need to take a sip real quick. Remember, it's just Pepsi. I don't drink on the weekdays. But it was a lot, you guys. And so I'm all like, okay. So it sounds like you were just bitter. And now I'm finding out like the dude is getting evicted and stuff like that. So it's all like, okay, did you do this? You say you didn't do this for money, but the timing of you doing this and then you getting evicted or you're moving through housing, what inspired you to come out? Now, am I saying that he's lying about the stuff that he experienced? No. I believe that he did have a relationship with Larry Reid for 13 years. However, when you are the married person, and I wish they would have got into this too, and I told you guys this before, when you're messing around with a married person, you're never going to be the only one. When you are messing around with a married person, just know that they either have already cheated before in the past, or two things. You just want a minute. You have to know this. Married people that cheat and mess around with people are not committed to you. If they were committed to you, they would marry you. So it's hard to feel sorry for Vincent because you were messing around and living in the house with the married. Oh, no. Listen, didn't Tamia say, there's a stranger in my house? Took a while to figure out. But he was a stranger in the house, getting his spirit left in him by Larry Reid. Remember, Larry Reid said he left his spirit in him. Now, I can't give you the details because I do want this video to be monetized, but he left his spirit in him. Yeah. What the is going on? What did Nadi say? Shout out to Nadi. She said, if you cheat with me, you will cheat on me. Period. Exactly. You know, do I believe that Larry Reid probably said, I love you? Yeah, you know, you can say I love you to, just like you can apologize and not mean it, you can say I love you and not mean it too. And I think Vincent got caught up in his emotions and thought like, oh man, he loves me. And, you know, did y'all play? Because you got to remember, Vincent said that he only had been with one person other than Larry Reid. When him and Larry Reid were in the entanglement for those 13 years, he was only committed to Larry Reid. How can you ever be committed to a married man? How, Sway? How can you be committed to a married man? You can't be committed to a married woman either. It don't work like that, Vincent. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, that's crazy to me. You thought that there was going to be a commitment? No, he just wanted to, you know, get his rocks off, and that was it. There wasn't going to be no commitment. He would have married you if there was a commitment. No, you was just like his thing that he did on the side. Listen, he wasn't going to be like a openly gay pastor. If you thought that's what he was going to be, no, he wasn't. And I seen, shout out to that video from Craig the Writer Stewart, because he basically confirmed, he was all like, well, yeah, Larry Reid was trying to get with me and flirt with me and stuff like that. I was like, oh, Larry, oh, you just sloppy like that? Mind you, if you are single, it's okay for you to be sloppy. That you can't be married and sloppy. Like, come on now. Come on. He's divorced now, Mary. He's divorced now, but it's all like, yeah, you just can't be sloppy. Like, oh, man. Vincent was the jump off, right? It's easy to be committed to a married man, but it's the dumbest. Oh, okay, dumb. I stand corrected. She said it's easy to be committed to a married man. Okay. Right. Exactly. Married man, married woman. It doesn't matter the gender of the married person. The married person cheating ain't shit. You know? I've been with married women before, and well, not women, just one man. WOMAN, just one. And I would never do that again in my adult lifetime. No. You know, that was like early 20s and stuff like that, but not ever. No. Way too smart for that. But anyway, moving on from that, that's it about that. I don't think that was like, oh, it's planned that they were all together and no, I don't think it was planned like that. No. Boyfriend number 2. Yes, that's what I was. I ain't ashamed of it. And make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this Oliver Twixt and T.S. Madison situation. I'm gonna just be blunt with it. Oliver is not owed anything. He's not owed a penny. I don't think y'all realize T.S. Madison barely got, a writing credit and stuff like that. So Oliver basically had tweeted something out, or he tweeted and then put on his Instagram about him, one of his biggest contributions was to the song Cozy. Now, he's claiming with Cozy, he was the one that, he did the video. He was the video editor and stuff like that, but he's claiming that he was the one that put it all together. So he felt kind of slighted that he wasn't, credited or anything like that. But again, like I said, if he wants to have like any kind of credit, he's going to have to fight that in court. He's going to have to show that he's the one that written that down, or it was his editing that caused that to go viral and stuff like that, How you barely get a writing credit. Well, that's the thing. That little sample from that viral video, Beyonce didn't have to give any credit. That's the part that y'all don't understand. She barely had to let T.S. Madison get any credit for that. Now, she could have just went ahead and sampled it without getting T.S. Madison's permission. Or what Beyonce could have did was go in the studio and re-record that and or have somebody else re-record it and put it and say it in their own voice and not give her any credit. Now, that would have been effed up. I don't think y'all know how sampling and stuff go like that. And especially just like a random clip like that, they don't have to give you credit. She could have she could have made it a thing and just slighted T.S. Madison and made her go through court to try to get some kind of credit and stuff like that. But she went ahead, paid her off, used her vocals and stuff like that. And, Cozy is one of the top songs from the album. Remember I told you guys I went to the tour with my stepsister, and like everybody say the bitch I'm black. All the white people, Asian, Hispanic people, they all scream bitch I'm black. Like it's a cultural moment, And so with that being said, T.S. Madison could have not got any credit. Now, if Oliver did write it and he was the one to, write that and say, hey, you should say this, that'd be one thing. But the way you edit it, T.S. Madison already paid you. She paid you to edit. You were the video editor. You were paid. It's not like she knew Beyonce was going to then see it and then use it on a song and stuff like that. She didn't know that. It just happened by chance that, it got on the song. But this is kind of like what Tiffany was talking about, how, you give somebody a little bit, but then Beyonce is taking the major cut. She's taking like the 25 to 30% and stuff like that. Now, that's a whole different argument right there. But it's just kind of like this. Let me explain it this way, Jimmy. You edit a video for me, right? No matter the way you chopped it up, say like I said something all like, I'm white. I'm milky, creamy, I'm milky, creamy, and like Beyonce decides to put that in her song that I'm milky, creamy, I'm white. Okay, you edited the video, but that's my voice. They're using my voice. Unless you wrote it for me, and you was the one, like, I wasn't gonna give you any credit. I mean, how many YouTubers have video editors? The video editors aren't looking like, oh, you need to give me my credit if you use this video. No, they literally have a team of people who edit their videos. They pay them off to edit the video, and that's it. You don't expect anything after that. Now, if it was Oliver's voice on it, oh yeah, he is owed something, but he's not. This is how the music industry works. I'm milky cereal, baby. Exactly. I'm milky cereal, baby. I could have said that, bitch, I'm white. And Beyonce would have used it. That's my voice. Jimmy, you wouldn't get shit. You was just the editor. That's it. mashup his original work and his sync royalty. I mean, Jimmy, again, yeah, you can try to argue that. What's up, Jackie? You can try to argue it, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when people use clips from movies and stuff like that, right? The writer doesn't get any kind of credit for it. It goes to like the production movie. Like how many times TV shows and stuff like that is sampled? Like it don't go to the writer of that script. It goes to the production, whoever owns the right to that movie. It's a dirty game. What's up, This Is America? It's a dirty game. Like it just so happened that, and like I said, I don't think y'all realize for that sample, they didn't have to pay nothing. Nothing. Now, if Oliver's trying to claim like T.S. Madison never gave him any credit or, you know, said a thank you and stuff like that, that's one thing. But I'm pretty sure she has, you know. But it's not, nothing is owed in a legal way. Nothing is owed legally. That's what I'm saying. Now, if it's all like, okay, I feel bad for the situation, I want to, you know, go ahead and give you some change, that's one thing. But legally, I'm coming from a legal standpoint. He's not owed anything unless he comes out and be like, here's where I wrote it. I'll show you how I edited and how I chopped it up. Unless he can prove that, he's going to have to fight for it. It's not going to just come to him. The right thing for him to do would be leverage his connection to the project to market himself. Exactly, New York. That's how you do it. That's how he's going to have to do it. And I know he's on that chasing reality. I think that's over with now, right? But he was also on, because I watch oh damn, what's that show that he was on, you guys? Not the chasing show. It's The Circle. I want to go on that show, by the way. Would y'all like to see me on The Circle? I was thinking about doing The Circle or Big Brother. I haven't decided which one yet. But, you know, I feel like with The Circle, that was like a platform, like, you know, kind of market more off of that and stuff like that. And maybe he's just feeling like, damn, I got short. I mean, it gotta hurt to see like something that you worked on. Everybody is praising T.S. Madison, but they're not praising you. But again, you were just a video editor. Maybe next time, you know, when you produce something, you go like, okay, well, if you reproduce this or you know, used, then I get a certain percentage, you know, you'll have to write that in your contract next time. But for the most part, love is blind. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know. Shit, I am blind, so love is blind. You know, maybe I'll try that. Jimmy said Oliver didn't allude that he wrote it. He dated that he sequenced it and it was sampled. Okay, his sample of the sequence. That's because they could even say like, oh well, we used it, and they could like flip the sequence of it and still. I don't know if he has an argument. I don't think he does. And this is no hate to him or anything like that. You know, I already got enough people who hate me. Like, this is no hate. I'm just saying, like, this is not a fight he can win. This is like a moment, like, you just got to be humble and be like, hey, it is what it is. And I know he was saying that he wasn't trying to slide her or be shady or anything like that. But T.S. Madison was like, well, people are sending me this and you're saying this. So it was just kind of, it was awkward. I still feel like he feels slighted, like I should have been accredited for it. But let me ask you guys, let's do a 30-second countdown. Shut up. It's my show. We can do a 30-second countdown. I want to hear that shit right now. 30-second countdown. Should Oliver get royalties for Cozy? Yes or no? The people have spoken. They said no. Yeah. Some people say I don't know, which is fine. Yeah, I don't think he should get any royalties. Yeah. And again, I don't know if he could get anything if he decided to sue. Uh, first of all, I don't think he's suing. Let me just put that out there. I don't think he's going to sue. Secondly, suing Beyonce, all the lawyers she would have, oh, a losing battle. No, hopefully, he gets a thank you from Beyonce one day. But other than that, use this, put this on your resume, move on from it, try to do more TV. I wouldn't do I wouldn't go from doing The Circle back to web reality. He needs to do like another The Circle or Big Brother or something like that, something on a larger scale. I just wouldn't, no. It's another notch on your belt. Like, hey, I was a part of something, a big movement, big cultural movement. Just leave it at that. But I think as far as like trying to make an argument, what's up, Sugar Walls? Make an argument like, oh yeah, I should have got something, or I did this, and this is the reason why she put it on this. Yeah, that's not an argument. What's up, Demetria? Thank you for being here, Modern. Did y'all hit that thumbs up button and everything like that and subscribe to the channel? Thank you for that, by the way, if y'all did. Also, speaking of Beyonce, because I know she has been in the news lately because of this Tiffany Red stuff. Shout out to Tiffany Red, by the way, saying that, hey, Beyonce shouldn't take publishing if she's not writing on these records. But Beyonce is the first Black woman to top the R&B charts and the country chart. She's number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. So definitely shout out to Beyonce. It's a big cultural movement as far as Black people being in country. But I was going to say, since Beyonce, I've been seeing like a lot of different Black country artists, and specifically like Black female country artists. And I'm going to say this. I think that Beyonce can move the needle. And what I mean by that is that all the kind of all the other Black country artists like Darius Rucker, Mickey Guyton, I don't feel like they kind of play within the rules of country music. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was excited for K. Michelle, even though she still ain't released a country album, because K. Michelle is going to be ratchet, and that's what they need. And they need somebody ratchet to get up there and kind of wreck shit up in there. I mean, I'm just being honest. But I think with Beyonce, she would move the needle. There's also, what's the Kane guy? What is it? It's not Erica Kane. There's a Kane. David Kane, Dave Kane, something like that. Kane David. He's like a light-skinned Black dude that sing like country music. And then there's also a Jimmy dude too. Like, they kind of stay in the frame of like country music. They don't go outside the box. Where I think Beyonce could actually go outside the box and, do some stuff. So I'm excited to see, what's going to happen. I'm not too much of a country fan. The other day I was singing, what the hell is that one song by LeAnn Rimes? How do I live with that? Kane Brown, that's what his name is, Kane Brown. And Jimmy Allen, that's what it is. I knew it wasn't Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Allen, yeah. And I loved it. Rock me, baby, like a rag and real. Rock me, mama, anywhere you feel. Just so y'all get some education, Black people started country music, by the way. We started country, rock and roll, blues, R&B, rock, all that. We started all that shit. So anybody Black deserves to be in any genre they want to, Oh, damn, sir. You think so, Shirley? Ooh. Let's do a 30-second countdown real quick. Shirley trying to get jumped. She gonna get jumped. Who's a better singer? I'm going to hell for doing this. Who's a better singer? Beyonce or K. Michelle? Let's go. Oh, okay. I think K Michelle won that. Okay. Okay. I think, okay. This is what I will say. I think versatility overall vocals, I would say Beyonce, but in the frame of country music, K Michelle voice fits for country music. Like if you replace those country songs, the 16 Carriages and the Texas Hold'em, if you replace those vocals with K Michelle would eat that song because she has a voice for country. But overall versatility and everything like that, yeah, Beyonce wins. So I would say that, definitely. That was a good question. Thank you, Shirley, for causing that controversy in my chat. I appreciate that. But yeah. But Beyonce, please, 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 please make sure you're taking care of the songwriters. Very important. And a lot of people are all like talking about the lady Tiffany Red, that she's just complaining and stuff like that. No, the way that songwriters get paid is from the publishing. They don't get an upfront fee. A lot of them don't, because if you take an upfront fee, that means they don't have to pay you the publishing on the back end. So you can get $50,000, but you're not going to get paid for a lifetime for like a #1 hit or anything, because you decided to take the money up front instead of getting paid with the publishing. So a lot of people don't understand how important that is. So just think about that, you guys. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the heck up out of here. I didn't see any super chats or super stickers, and I don't think I got any Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. But if I do, I'll thank you guys later. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm excited to see what Tasha continues to do with that show. So wine is the new tea. That's what it's called. I don't think I said that earlier. But wine is the new tea. So I'm excited to see what happens. I guess it's going to be every Tuesday and Thursday. I gave you my opinion on Larry Reid. I gave you my opinion on the T.S. Madison Oliver. And everybody thinks K Michelle is a better singer than Beyonce. So at least that's what y'all said. I didn't say it. Y'all said that. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. And before the night ends, make sure you tell somebody that you love them, okay? Deuces, we out.